Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 of day 1 of the Colin Coleman Memorial Tournament. Here we have a matchup in the U11AA division between the Lewisville Lightning and the visiting East Hants Penguins. Well, as you know, for all tournaments, your most important one is your first game. Both teams trying to set the tone for the weekend here in the U11A division. Our last game in the U11B division, Lewisville took that 5-2 over Tassa. Face-off won by East Hants, and we're off. Attempted clear in by the Penguins here. That's their captain of a quick shot to start off this game. That's a save by Manuel. Puck wrapped around the hash marks there. Attempted shots off by a Penguin right there. Some battling. So walking in, that was number 19 on East Hants. Is that correct? That's number 10 on East Hants. Lachlan Mahoney. Face off, blown dead. Face off one by Lejao. Lewisville Lightning player is hooked. Break in by Lewisville there. Another Lightning all down there. Here comes East Hants on the counter. East Hants gained down the ice with some extra numbers there. Some speed. Breakin', trying to get a shot off, trying to get a slot pass in front of the net. Mahoney just not able to get there in time. But nonetheless, he keeps the puck in. Mahoney with some moves there. Mahoney trying to play one out in front of the net, and that's covered up. And some early rough stuff will lead to an early penalty. I believe that will be the Lewisville Lightning. They'll be penalized to start off this game. Face off won by the Penguins. Backhand right to Manuel, who will opt to cover that one up. Face off won by the Lightning. Moving down the ice, that's number 4 on Lewisville. Puck will be whistled down for offside. That was Easton Bolt. Face off won by East Hants. Neutral zone pass attempted right there. Kept in at the neutral zone. Here comes East Hants. Trying to make a pass off, but unable to. Kept in by some forecheckers. Puck spills out to two players getting there for the battle. 4 players tied up there. Brennan comes out with the puck. Here comes Brennan with some speed here. Brennan trying to get a shot off there, but he's picked away by number 24, Teddy Turner. Big hit by the blue line. Quick shot by 11. That was Tristan Archambault. From the Lightning, attempted clear into East Hants zone there. Neutral zone flick pass. Doesn't find its intended target. East Hants tries to put together a break-in. Cole, in behind the net, he's pressured by two Lightning. spills out to the blue line. That one's taken away by Bass. Shot outside of the zone, and we will have that play whistled down for offside. Face off won by Lewisville. Missed pass off to Bass. Mahoney was all alone there. Oh, so close. Puck right out in front of the net. Attempted shot off. That's Mahoney again recollecting that. Moving behind the net, trying to find a pass there, but it's taken away by Carr. Here comes Lewisville. Attempted pass there, picked off. Cole trying to find Mahoney, but he isn't able to. Verret trying to find one, but he takes a tumble right into the legs of number 37 on East Hants. And we have an injury there. Let's hope Verret is okay here. And Verret is able to get up and get back to his bench there. So you hate to see that, just taking an unfortunate fall right into the legs of another player. Faceoff will come outside the zone of East Hants. Face off won by Lewisville. Pass off at Thompson. Thompson trying to find a lane there to Lejeal, but it's tipped in. Offside will be called off. Puck is behind the net there. Some Lightning players trying to get something going. The move, backhand pass in front of the net's intercepted. Thompson at the blue line trying to get a shot off. Puck is swiped away there. Attempted pass just barely misses the target. Backhand pass attempted to Thompson. Almost kept him by O'Connor. Here comes Lejeal. Lejeal with a move. Lejeal all alone. Lejeal is stopped. Oh, so close to putting together that highlight reel goal. Thompson will try to whack that one away. Another collision there in the penalty box area there. Here come the Lightning. Backhand dump into the zone. Lightning will opt for a line change. East Hants. Breakout pass intended for a teammate there, but it's intercepted. Puck barely missing the net there. Some nifty moves right there by number 4, Easton Bulk, but he's unable to get the shot off. Clear attempted off the glass. Here comes Lewisville to recollect that puck. Brandon fans on the pass attempt. And here comes Bulk. Bulk with some speed here, but he's pickpocketed by a back checker. Nifty move, just sliding right across the goal mouth. That was number 11, Tristan Archambault. And the puck will be stopped by, I believe, number 14. Philip Martin. And the puck is gloved up by the East Hants netminder. Face off won by the Lightning, but it's collected by an East Hants player. East Hants moving in from speed. That's Mahoney. Diving attempt by Bask. Mahoney again with the puck. Showing his speed as a dangerous option there. Bask having to make a desperate dive to stop Mahoney from playing the puck to the front of the net. Here comes Lewisville with a shot. Puck spills out in front of the net. No one able to get to the rebound. Caught trying to get his shot off, but he's unable to. East Hants will skate the puck away from the goal here and try to put together a little counterattack here. Pass finds its way right to Mahoney. Mahoney with a move. Mahoney with a nice move there. Getting a shot off on Manuel, but he shuts the door on him. Another diving attempt. Right there, puck is stuck behind the net there. Spills out. Some pressure there. That was Cole trying to get that puck. Here comes Bask. Bask playing around the board, attempted to call. Pass around the board, finds its way to Mahoney. Here's Mahoney trying to make a pass here. Anhorn getting there first though. Anhorn from speed. His pass is intercepted by an East Hants player, and here they come. East Hants trying to make a pass in front of the net, but it's intercepted. Lejao getting there first. Comes Lejao, moving us from speed. Lejao with a shot, and it's blockered away by the East Hants netminder. Number 31, Everett McInnes. And Lewisville will go off to the power play here. Lewisville with an opportunity to jump out ahead here. Lejao walking in. Lejao had the goalie beat, but not the defenseman. Shot kept in and tipped away by some East Hants defenders. Some battling going on in the corner as East Hants tries to get that clear off. Puck out in front of the net. Trying to find a team with some move. That's off to number 2, who's got a deflection shot in front of the net. Spills out right in front of the net, and he scores! Lewisville strikes first. I believe that was number 16. Blake Mahone, who gets the goal for Lewisville. On the power play, they jump out to the 1-0 lead early in this game. Face off won by the East Hants Penguins. Try to put together a little breakout here. Attacking down the neutral zone is East Hants. Quick shot, and he goes top shelf. What a quick response. That was number 27. Casey McLeod going top shelf. Tie up this game here. A very quick shot for a very quick response to going down 1-0. We have a 1-1 hockey game. Face off won by Lewisville. That pass chipped out on the boards. Play will be whistled down for an offside. Pass won by East Hants. Here comes Mahoney. His deke stopped. Mahoney again trying to break one in there. Puck is dumped back into East Hants zone. And that will be brought down for an icing. Face off won by the Lightning. Pass out right in front of the net. Isn't able to go anywhere. Have another whistle, some rough stuff in front of the net. Face off win by the Lightning. That's a shot right across the net there. And here come the Penguins. All alone, that's Cole. Trying to play one out in front of the net. We have two players going down there. Puck poked away. Lejal trying to get a shot off. Here comes the Lightning moving down the ice. Quick shot, that one's blocked. Kept in at the line. He cleared right back down to the East Hants Penguins. Rain right there for them. Puck right behind the net. Attempt to clear. Puck right in the corner there. And here come the East Hants Penguins just attempting to get out of their zone, but nothing seems to be working for them. As Lennon Doucette put some pressure on them. And here come the Penguins, finally able to get out. Pass intercepted by Tristan Archambault. And here come the Penguins, pass right off to Thompson. Thompson moving in, the play will be whistled down for an offside. Face off, tied up. Thompson trying to find a passing lane there. Last minute of play here. Puck will be fired down, hitting off the leg of an official there. Attempted pass right there, doesn't find his target. Doucette trying to find a move here. Here comes the Penguins. Shot stopped right there by Manuel. Making a comfortable pad save there. Puck will be fired down the ice, marking an end to this first period after one. It is one apiece. We are back for the second period of play here. Goalies are at the opposite nets. Both teams are ready to go. And we're off. Face off won by the East Hants Penguins. Pass attempted off to the neutral zone, doesn't get anywhere. Here come the Penguins moving in with some speed here. It's a shot by 23. Manuel with a great glove save there. That was number 23, Brody White, with a shot right on net there. Manuel having to make a stretch there, but is able to get the glove on that. Face off kept in right there by the Penguins. Puck spills out and it will go right back down. No icing on the play there. Some pressure there as number 10 on Lewisville, Lacas, I believe, is knocked right into a teammate there, sliding on his knees, taking him out too. So battling in the corner there. Some flying players all over the ice, but here comes O'Connor. Connor trying to get a pass off that's right across the goal mouth. The missed pass finds its way to a Lewisville player here. Number 16 with a nifty move there, but he just slips and isn't able to get the shot off. Mockler, his pass going right behind the net there, finding a defenseman. Puck attempted to get picked up by McMahon there. Isn't able to get anything off. That's White with a breakout pass to Cole. It's intercepted by Lejao. Here comes Lejao with some speed here. Lejao. Backhands one right out in front of the net, but that can't find Anhorn. Just isn't able to get a stick on that. Puck dumped back into the Penguin zone here. Two Lightning there, playing on some hard forecheck. And here come the Penguins. Pass right around the boards there. Puck is hit down the ice there, and I believe it will be called for an icing. And here come the Lightning down the ice. Face-off win, that's right in front of the net. What a save! Cross crease save by number 31. Everett McKinnis with a highlight reel save, diving across the goal to shut the door. Cole with his shot, and it's gloved down by Manuel. Great saves on both ends of the ice here. McKinnis with probably one of the best saves on MST channel history. I mean, wow, what a save. Face off won by East Hants there. Shot is dumped in, deflection attempt right in front of the net. Manuel with a pad save there, showing off his quick reactions. Here comes East Hants trying to break one in here. Here's number 7, Declan Fisher, trying to get one off there. Breakout attempt there. Attempted pass is fanned on. Here's Fisher. You're trying to get one off here. That spills out to the fence. Attempt Fisher alone in front of the net. Right in front of the net. Number 14 isn't able to get the shot off. And the puck spills out from the danger zone. East Hants, oh so close. Hunter Gaudet probably wishing he could get that one back. right at the blue line. Kept in by number 5, Declan McConnell. Puck right in front of the net. Hunter Gaudette again in front of the net, but the puck luck just doesn't seem to be on his side as here comes Lewisville. The counterattack here. 2 teammates bumping into each other. A little miscommunication. That was Brody Day trying to chase that one down. Some high flying action on both ends of the ice here. Face-off dumped in by a, well, he's attempted to be dumped in by a Pothier. Puck wrapped around the boards. Putting on some pressure, that's Lacasse. Lacasse trying to find a teammate here. Out in front of the net, that was Verret trying to make a pass there. And they'll be knocked right down the ice for an icing call. Face-off tied up. East Hants gained their first though. Flick pass, right out attempted. Right to Pothier, but it's tipped away by a Lewisville player. And here comes Lewisville. That's Lacasse. Finding a teammate there, but the shot is just intercepted. Isn't able to get that one off. Pass in front of the net, whacked away. White to Pothier. That was whacked away. Attempted pass that's intercepted, and he's bumped off the puck. The East Hants supporter base and coaches really not happy with that one, wanting a body contact call there. And honestly, very debatable, but I could honestly 100% see why they would want a body contact call on that, but nonetheless, they won't get it. Here come the Lightning, trying to break one out there, still kept in by the East Hants Penguins. Some battling along the hash marks. Here come the Lightning, that was kept away. Here goes Mahoney. Mahoney with the puck. Try to dump that one in, but it's picked off. Pass finds its intended target. And a Lewisville player takes a little fall there. Mahoney's able to finally clear that one down, as some tired Penguins will skate to the bench and finally get those changes. And here comes Lejeau. Lejeau trying to find the teammate that finds its way in front of the net. Another shot right across the net. Lewisville smelling that second goal, but cannot finish. Oh, so close. And here comes the Penguins on the counterattack. The 2-on-1, puck finds its way in front of the net. The shot, and that just misses across the net. Here you go, Lejeau. Puck misses his stick. He was oh so close, but McInnes jumps out and freezes it. And we will have a goaltending change. McInnes will be pulled from the net here, as number 1, Declan Fisher, will go in net for the East Hants Penguins. And here comes Day. Brody Day with some speed here. Pressured by Kaw. Brody Day. Day with a shot. Quickly gloved down by Manuel. in front of the net. Here come the Lightning. Attempted clear. Backhand attempt to the front of the net. That one doesn't get anywhere. He'll have an offside warning. That one gets called off. And here come the Lightning. Shot attempted by Archambault. And we have some rough stuff in front of the net there. Archambault goes down. We have some fists flying there. Archambault goes down. My, he took a pretty rough shot there. This game really getting rough here. Doesn't matter if it's U11 or U18. You will see fists flying on MST hockey here. Let's hope he's okay. You just hate to see that. That'll be number 37, Charlie Flewelling, going to the penalty box. As Archambault took a shot there, and it's pretty hurt as he goes down. Luckily, Archambault does get up, and he's able to escape by himself back to his bench. Verret for Lewisville, number 15. We're going to take the face off across from his boats here. That'll be a 2 and a 4. Not sure what's the call here, as and we're off. Not attempted to clear here. That puck spills out right behind the net there. Attempted to clear right along the boards there. That one doesn't get anywhere. There's Lewisville picking that puck up. That one's tipped away. Here comes White. White trying to find a teammate here. Turning on the Jets here. 4-on-4 hockey. White stepping in the zone. His shot is slapped away though. Doesn't find its marking. Here comes Lewisville on the counterattack. Nifty backhand pass there, but just barely misses the stick of his intended target. Connor skating behind the net, pressured by 2 Lightning. Connor, looking for a teammate, finds Gillis. Gillis flicks one up across neutral ice. That one's taken away by number 18. Jake Mockler. Gillis gained the puck, trying to find his teammate again. Spilt back in. Connor gets there first, though. Connor moving up with some speed there. But he's quickly hounded by some Lewisville players right there. Unable to break into Lewisville zone, as this 4-on-4 has really been confined to the neutral zone. Both teams not able to really get a shot off here. And that's a quick shot out from the hash marks by Grayson Cole, which is quickly swallowed up by Manuel. Face-off tied up and picked up by a Lewisville player. Puck kept in behind the net. Breakout pass. Here we go. 1-on-2. Quick zone entry. Lacasse with a move there. Lacasse with a shot and stopped by Fisher. And here come the Penguins. That's Cole, who tried to move that one up, but he lost the puck there. Cole with a diving attempt on the back check. Able to stop Brennan. Some battling behind the net there. Cole attempting to double team Lejean with his teammate. Lejean out front of the net isn't able to get the shot off. Puck tipped down. Lejean all in front of the net. We'll have no goal. I believe that was Anhorn, sorry. And we're off again. Anhorn thought he had a goal there, but is waved off for a high stick out in front of the net. That was Lejean. Lejean with a nice move there, but door is shut right on him. Fisher really having his work cut out for him as Lewisville cranks up the pressure. Just over a minute and 19 left on Lewisville's power play. Quick shot out in front of the net, and on the rebound, Anhorn gets his goal. Anhorn, right place, right time. Gets the rebound and hits the celly. Lewisville 2, East Hants 1. Face-off won by the Lightning. Here they come down the ice. Attempted pass off, doesn't get the breakout though. Gillis, right there trying to break one out, getting his team up the ice here. But he's unable to. Kept in. Here comes Lewisville. Stick is slashed away there. Connor going back into his zone to recollect the puck, trying to find a teammate here. Connor pressured by Bulk. Here comes Connor. Hits one off the glass there. And the icing will be called off as Brody Day is on the back check. Trying to make the Lewisville players make a mistake here and cough up the puck. That one's tipped out in front of the net, all alone in front of the net. Brody Day ties up the game. Brody Day pouncing on the loose change and cashing it in for the game-tying goal. Brody Day, right place, right time. Same thing with Van Horn. Puck spilt out in front of the net. He was right there, whacked it in. We have a 2-2 hockey game. Lewisville breaking into the zone for that face-off win. Some nifty moves being done there. Shot off the shin pads of a defender. Fisher with a save there. And here come the Penguins trying to get one out there. Nothing comes from it though. Puck kept in at the line. That one's Lacasse. Verret trying to keep that one in. It's dumped back into the Penguin zone. I'm gonna find a teammate there. It's blocked down from the around the boards there. Some battling being done as Lewisville behind the net trying to find a teammate there. Turner really pinning him up there. Here's Lacasse. Lacasse behind the net trying to spill on in front of the net. That one's tipped away at the last second with a clutch stick. Here comes the Penguins. Lejao walking in. Puck just spilling right in front of his stick there. And that will do it for the second period. Score is 2-2 after 2. Face off tied up by the Lightning. That was Lejao. Here comes the Penguins. Mahoney with a shot. That one's gloved down. Excuse me, that was Cole with the shot. Lejao. Face off won by Cole. Cole right off the face off, trying to wrap around attempt there. Isn't able to get that one on net though. Shot trying to find Mahoney there, but he isn't able to get anything on that one. Puck kept in. Cole trying to find Mahoney in front of the net. Just slips away from him. And here come the Lightning. The Zhao trying to find Anhorn there. Brennan trying to make a move there. Mahoney stopping him right there with Cole. Puck dumped into the Lightning zone by Charlie Hurd. Puck whacked down. Here come the Lightning. The Zhao moving down the ice here. Zhao making a move past one defenseman. Lejao with a shot and a goal. Lejao walking down Broadway, sniping it, making it 3-2 for the Lightning. What a goal. Lejao just walking down the zone there. Isaac Fisher just gets beat clean by the shot. 3-2 hockey game. Puck kept in at the offside, and here come the Lightning. Some nifty moves attempted there, but it's kept in. Attempted breakout pass. Here come the Penguins. Some nifty moves there. He's angled off. That was Brody Day. Some pressure being put on by East Hants there. The Penguins trying to break into Lewisville zone. Here's Connor. Moving into the corner, trying to pick one out to the front of the net, trying to find a teammate here. Pass intended for Brody Day. Doesn't find him though. And here comes Lewisville. Down the ice they go. Out in front of the net. That one spills out but doesn't get anywhere. Puck kept in at the blue line. Cleared in by number 9. Damian Bask. And that one is gloved down by Fisher. Face off won by the Penguins. In the corner battling for it. Lewisville doing a great job at keeping East Hants in their zone in this third period. East Hants really struggling to get some offense going here. Puck spills out right to Lewisville there, but it's whacked down off the shin pads of an East Hants defender. Well, right now in such a close game, it's really important to keep your head cool here. Lejal and Anhorn out there for the Lightning, proving to be a pretty deadly duo today. Face off won by Lejal. Finds its way to the Lewisville player, and here come the Lightning. Breakout pass connected to Anhorn. Anhorn trying to find Lejal there, but he fans on the pass. Anhorn will wrap it around the net there. Pass played out from the net. That one goes right out. Lejal trying to bury that one. Play will be whistled down. Face off tied up, attempted shot off by Lewisville, is blocked off by the Penguins defender. So battling the corner there. Slot pass is picked off. Lejal doing a great job really trapping the East Hants player in the zone there. Lewisville so far really dominating puck possession in this third period, and we'll have a penalty coming up. And it will be a hooking call. East Hants will be penalized here. Lewisville will get an important power play here. Just 7:47 left in this final period. Face off right in front of the net. Mahoney able to get that one first. Mahoney trying to clear one down the ice there. That one's picked off. Puck dumped in. Here come the Lightning. Kept in at the line. Some battling going on for the puck there. Number 15 trying to find his teammate out there in front of the net. That's 18, Jake Monkler trying to get a shot off. Puck out in front of the net. No one knows where it is. Fisher will get the cover up though. Face off won by the Penguins. Being sure to clear on that. That one takes a weird bounce. Both goalie and defender not knowing where the puck went, hanging off a skate there. Out in front of the net, shot is taken away. It'll be chipped off the glass, but still kept in. East Hants just doing anything and everything to clear the puck here. We'll have a play whistle down. Offside is the call. Lewisville keeping that puck again in the zone of East Hants there. Attempted clear goes right through the legs of a Lewisville defender. Rushes back to get that one. D-to-D pass. That one goes right to Roussel. Down the ice that goes. Here comes East Hants. Another attempted clear. That one bounces off the stick. Finds its way back to Roussel. Roussel looking for a teammate there. He finds Archambault. Archambault will take a quick shot on net there. They'll be covered up by Fisher. Face off right in front of the net. Puck spilling out to the net. Again, the play will be whistled down. Face off won by the Penguins. Again, just trying to clear the puck, but Lewisville just traps him in front of the net. Legal all alone. Isn't able to get a solid shot off though. Anhorn trying to get one on net. Here come the Penguins. Clear attempted along the board. That one's intercepted by Legal. Legal staying on that one. Flick pass up to Porter, I believe, and he goes down, losing an edge there. Puck almost kept in at the line. East Hants forced to reset. Cole trying to put some pressure on that one. Anhorn is hauled down. Shot attempted. Blocked by a Lewisville defender. Another shot attempted. Manuel making the comfortable stick save there. Here comes Legal. Legal trying to find Anhorn. Puck off the stick of Legal. Walking in, trying to get a shot off. Out in front of the net. Trying to find its clear out. Here come the Penguins. Puck kept in along the boards here. Lightning trying to break out and get a shot here. Here's Legal. Legal moving and making a move there. Legal just overstepping the deke there. Backhand pass out in front of the net. And it's a goal. I believe that's Legal. Second goal of the game. The puck just finding its way out in front of the net. And it just trickles in. It's 4-2 Lightning. Lightning with a late important goal here to extend their lead. Here come the Lightning. Going down the ice, trying to get a puck in on net again, trying to make it 5-2. Extend their lead here. Here come the Penguins. That's Cole. Cole with some moves. Cole with a shot on net. Mahoney trying to bury the rebound, but Manuel is able to get a swipe on both of them. Here come the Lightning. Breakout pass attempted, just gets lost in the skates of number 18, Jake Mockler. Here comes the Penguins, Mahoney. Mahoney with some moves. His shot just barely missing the net there. Here's Carr trying to find Lacasse. Puck kept in at the line. Trying to make a pass out in front of the net. Lacasse getting there first. Trying to find a teammate there. Lacasse making a move by Mahoney. And here come the Lightning. Again, unable to really do anything. And we have a big hit in the corner there. We will have a penalty. That's Mockler laying the shoulder down on, I believe, number 7 on East Hants there. Let's have another look at that one. Yeah, that one's a body contact any day of the week in this category. Referees making no mistake there. East Hants absolutely need to capitalize on this power play here as time is winding down for their time to get goals here. Puck kept in at the line. That was almost clicked by Doucette. Brody Day putting some pressure here. Brody Day taking a tumble by the boards there. Kept that at the line. That's Roussel. One spills out. Slap shots fanned on. And Doucette is able to almost clear that one. But the East Hants defenders are right there. Here's Brody Day. Brody Day skating the puck. Takes a tumble there. Gaudette trying to find a teammate, and that will be cleared down the ice. Here come the Penguins. Out on the boards. Quick battle spills out. 2-on-2 they go. Slap shot is blocked by Roussel. Roussel really putting in the defensive effort here on this penalty kill. Hurd giving Roussel some extra shoves after the play. Look out in front of the net. Right in front of the net, that's cleared. Manuel doesn't know where it is. Covers up from behind him. And the play will be whistled down. The puck taking some weird bounces there, but Manuel is able to cover up on the puck here as East Hants will pull their goaltender. East Hants with the empty net and the man advantage here. Cole isn't able to get a pass off diving attempt. Bulk trying to clear that one out there. Puck still kept in though. Here's Hurd. Hurd trying to find Mahoney or Cole. Cole gets her to the puck though. Finds Mahoney. Here's Mahoney. Mahoney again with the puck there. Shot from the point. That one's whacked down. Hurd trying to grab the rebound. Puck spills out again. Neither Mahoney or Cole could get a stick on that. And he goes down. Here comes Lewisville. Some pressure. That puck is kept in. Hurd trying to dump that one back in. Lejeune putting some pressure on. Some bodies flying, and that will go. And that'll be sticked away before it can reach the net. Some battling along the center ice boards here. As time winds down, here's Hurd. Hurd gets the puck poked away from him. Fanning on to clear, but does it on the second one. Lejeune will clear that one down. And that will do it. The Lewisville Lightning will take their first game of the tournament by a score of 4-2 over the East Hants Penguins. So far, in these first 2 games, Lewisville is 2 for 2, hats off to both teams for playing a great competitive game. And after this, in the U13 competitive division, we have the Bedford Blues against the Lewisville Lightning. Stay tuned.